Hello, and welcome to Flip Through Friday, hosted by Harmony's Creations. If you haven't been over to Harmony's channel, then pop over. She makes the most awesome journals, and I'm sure she'll be pleased to see you. So, I am going to flip you through Lola's Book of Cats. Now, this is about my cats that live in my house with me, and it's called Lola's Book of Cats because Lola is the diva that thinks she's in charge. She rules the roost with a paw of iron, and she lets everybody know that she's in charge and a princess. So that's a little sketch that I did of Lola at the top, with just pen and ink. And speaking of Lola, here she is. Lola's a ragdoll cat, and as I say, she's a diva who thinks she's in charge. Her favourite food is Dreamies. Absolutely loves Dreamies. If you can hear a digging noise in the background, it is my tortoise. And next we have Isabella. Isabella is my cuddlebug naughty tortie. If there's mischief to be found, she's usually at the bottom of it. Next we have Esther, who is the baby of the house, and she has the most gentle nature. She's a British short hair, and she really is a baby. Next we have Mei Ling. Mei Ling is the peacekeeper. She is a Russian Blue Cross, and she's also my grandbaby because she's my daughter's cat. And she really is a peacekeeper. She's not interested in anything else. Next we have Indiana. She's the overthinker. She is a Bengal cross, and she thinks and overthinks about absolutely everything. And next we have Star. Star is a little black and white cat, and she's the one that they forgot to put the brain cells in. She's absent all of the time, but she's harmless. She just gets on with her own life. And next we have Tilly, and Tilly is our first rescue cat. We've had her about 8 years, and we think she was about 2 when we brought her home. She was totally feral when we got her. You wouldn't think so now. She loves to have cuddles, and she doesn't really have a lot to do with any of the other cats. She just kind of keeps herself to herself. But yeah, that's our Tilly Willy. Next we have Jelly. Jelly is my son's cat. Jelly only loves my son. She's not interested in any other cats or any other people. She is 100% my son's. And she, again, is a rescue. She's about 5, 6. But yeah, ever since she was little, she's been my son's cat. Next we have Kaiser. I know he's not a cat, but he thinks he's a cat. He's also a rescue. He, he thinks the cats are his babies. He thinks he's is a pit bull cross. And he absolutely loves the cats. He's so gentle with them. In fact, the cats beat him up, and he just looks after the cats all the time. And he likes to lay with them and lick them, and he's just brilliant with them. And this is a page I did for Christmas, which, as you can see, we had one little tiny Santa hat, and yes, we did inflict it on some of them, but they all got lots of dreamies afterwards, so I don't think any of them minded. And the dog doesn't care anyway. And this is a cartoon page with cats in that I am going to colour in at some point and just make it look pretty. And yes, the tortoise is still digging. This is my Disney Marie page. Now, Disney Marie always reminds me of Lola. I think it's that diva-like princessness. And yeah, it's definitely Lola. What's coming up next is this is the birthdays of my cats. Yeah, some people have lists of people's birthdays. We have lists of cat birthdays. Why not? It's a tradition. They all get a new toy and they all get a bag of dreamies on their birthdays. And this is a Halloween page. I made a orange cat pumpkin out of tissue paper and drew a little picture, and in there we have a little spooky ghost to write on, to put your notes on. Do you think there's a cat under that sheet? Right, possibly. It's just a fun little page. And this is just a general collage page with Christmas paper and a Christmas card with a ragdoll on it that says, I knocked down the Christmas tree. Because, no, actually, I can't say because she probably did, because, to be fair, none of mine bother about the Christmas tree. We put it up every year and we're always surprised about how little they interact with it. They just kind of don't really bother about it. And this is another page for Esther. I hope you can see the pet photos clearly. I'm sorry, there seems to be a little bit of a glare. Not quite sure what's going on. This is a portrait of Lola. I wanted to do totally random portrait of Lola, and this is what turned out. Purple cat, blue eyes. Why not? I love it. I think it's just totally random, but I love it. Doesn't really look much like Lola, but it is just a bit of fun, and it currently isn't that what crafting is about, having a bit of fun. So there we go. But yeah, I love it. I think it's great, and it just makes me smile. And this is a page all about families. So kittens, brothers, sisters, siblings. It's just a family page. It's just an excuse to use kitten pictures, really. The pictures have come out of an old book, an old charity book. I buy most of my books in charity shops, and then I just cut them down to use as ephemera, or I turn them into an altered book journal. But more often than not, I use them for photographs for my junk journals and glue books. Nice little pocket at the bottom there. Everybody loves a good pocket. And lastly, we have the furry family tree, which is just a rough guide of when they were all born. Most of my cats are rescues, so we haven't got birth dates for them, so we've all nominated a birthday day. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this flip through, and please do pop over to Harmony's channel. I hope you've all had a great day. I hope you're all looking forward to a great weekend. And I hope you've all enjoyed me sharing my photos. Until next time, take care. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe.